Hello, welcome to Curating My Daily. I appreciate you guys coming by. Please like, share, and subscribe, as the old saying goes, so that I can help get information out to other people that might be interested in the topic of lipedema and how I, as a person, am dealing with it. So, again, a little bit about me. I'm 61. My whole life I knew something was a little bit different about my legs as opposed to other people's legs, even though I was really strong and I was really skinny. I'm 5'6" and I was 100 pounds. Yeah, so going forward into 2021, when they took away my hormones, my weight ballooned, like maybe 60 pounds. It's about fair. Maybe 60 to 70 actually. And it was really difficult to fight the quote unquote menopause demon. And I did not know until August of 2024 what was actually wrong. I just thought, because the doctors kept telling me it was menopause. I don't care how many doctors I went to saying something's wrong. They all came back and said, exercise, lose weight, drink more water, it's just menopause, you'll get used to it. No. I'm not gonna get used to it. I'm not gonna accept it. And this is how I dealt with it. So I'm pretty tenacious. And for me to research and come up with lipedema, I think I cried. I think I had tears, if I recall correctly, at that point, because finally putting a name to something was absolutely amazing. But now how was I going to deal with it? Here was a condition, a genetic condition. And some people say, well, we think it's genetic. No, it's genetic. My mother had it. Her mother had it. Her cousins in Sicily have it. I've seen their legs. Italy knows all about lipedema, by the way. They're really well versed. Whereas the United States is like lymphedema? No. Lip, L-I-P, like your lips. Oh, that must be fats. I'm like, yeah, okay, it is. So, from what we know about the webbing underneath our skin, whatever that information is, that's a non-negotiable. You can't change it from what I understand. I don't know. I mean, if somebody's been able to change it, let me know. But what I can change is my weight. And so I've been working on that. Now you might say, well, what stage are you in? I will tell you, I have no clue. I have no clue. I've seen the photos online. You probably have too. I don't think I'm a stage 1 anymore. I don't. But I'm either a 2 or a 3, or I'm a 2.5, or I'm a 3.12. I have no idea, because all the pictures are just a little bit varied, where their 2 look like a 3 and their 3 look like a 4 and their 4 look like, I have no idea. So for me, concentrating on losing the weight was crucial. But how was I going to do it? I didn't know, because I was already running nothing. I was already trying to watch my calories, and I do not eat out. I cook, and I eat my chickpeas and my lentils, and I really have a clean diet. So looking into it, what I decided to do was actually go with these different buckets of things that I've seen online, and I've implemented them. Watch my sodium, which I think I watched my sodium, maybe not. Sodium, low histamine, gluten-free, low carb, and then protein before carbs. And I have implemented all 5 of those buckets. And I can say that as of today, and I started this, mind you, this is February 22nd, 2026. I started it about this time 2 months ago. Maybe a little over, maybe 2 months and a week or 2 or something like that. And I'm down 19 pounds today. I have stopped working out. I do little weights, that kind of thing, because for me, from what I've read, when your lipedema tissue holds the water, it can't, you're stressing it out and it can't release it. This is what I've read. I don't know, but this is what I go by. So for me, can you hear the sirens? Sorry about that. So for me, I went with it's stressing out my tissues. And I can honestly say I'm wearing a pair of jeans that I bought 6 months ago, and they were a close fit, and now they're actually loose. And I'm so happy about that. So again, this is all about what I've done. And if any of this sounds reasonable to you, leave a comment below. I'd be happy to talk about it. I'd be happy to talk about the buckets that I'm doing. I do have food allergies, but I don't think that that's what's playing a part. I do believe that the histamine diet is actually something that was good for my body. Now, which ones are working, I don't know. So I've implemented all 5. I have followed all 5, and I'm down 19 pounds. I am not down 19 pounds of fat. I am down 19 pounds, I believe, of fluid. Because from what I read, and again, I'm not a doctor, this is not medical advice, this is my channel about what I'm doing, what I've read, and what's resonated with me, is be cautious of the tissue and make sure that I'm focusing on the fluid, if that makes sense. So I don't use any special tools. I did try some of those massage guns, and I did pay $350 for a MLD. Felt great. And my legs felt wonderful, because you know your legs feel heavy. If yours don't, let me know, because I'd love to know what you're doing. I have 3 pairs of compression. I hate compression. That I don't wear. But I do wear Ayuga leggings every single day. So if you want a link to the leggings I wear, they're not medical, but they just feel good, and they're like butter soft, and they're inexpensive. They're maybe $25. So yeah, so for me, the little gadgets and the compression, I understand works. I just don't, I find it uncomfortable. And the only thing that I did buy that I kept, and I keep it under my desk, is I bought a vibrating plate. And the reason I put it under my desk is because when I work, sometimes I tend to sit too long and not realize the time has gone by. So then I have to get up, and I'm like, oh, I can't get up. So I just flip on the vibration machine and let it do its magic. I don't have anything else for you guys today. I will try to talk about my diet and what I eat for breakfast every single morning. And maybe I'll even show you guys what it is that I make and how I make it. But I do not eat carbs. I do not eat carbs. I have not had gluten over 2 months, pretty much since I started this. But that's been by choice. I'm not gluten sensitive that I know of, but maybe I am, I don't know. I have done the no gluten thing for 10 years before. What else? I don't think there's anything else for me to talk about here. If you want, I can talk about the buckets. If you want, I can give you guys what I'm doing. Again, this is all food for thought. You all do what you need to do. I am not giving medical advice. I am telling you what has worked for me thus far. And we are all different. All of our bodies are different. So what's working for me may work for you, may not work for you. One of the buckets may work beautifully for you, and the other 5 are just placebos. And perhaps that's what it is for me. I have no clue. Anyway, that's my video for today. I'm gonna head out because today I have someplace to go. So thanks for watching Curating My Daily, and have a great day curating your daily.